obviously, losing Nicky Udria, Danica Mercado, and Sam Parentis, pretty big losses. So right now it's just a matter of can we just get back to playing good softball. Obviously, we're pretty confident with our pitching staff coming back in, and I was impressed with the way they threw yesterday. We had a scrimmage yesterday, and all 4 pitchers threw very well.
Is OKC, I mean, those expectations, is that something you guys talk about, or is it just kind of way too early to bring that up?
Well, it is early to bring it up, but I mean, that is the expectation. That's what we want to be at. I always said we want to be kind of like a perennial powerhouse. If you want to do that, you've always got to have that in your mindset. There is no let-off year. You just keep pounding away, and we've come close, but we still haven't broken through that door yet, and that's the next step.
How do you plan to use the pitching staff in these first few tournaments?
Well, obviously, I think Kleist is, she's going to probably get that #1 game. I like the way she's thrown right now. She's been the most consistent of the 4 pitches. And then from there, it's just a matter of how they feel, what's the matchup on the day. And we'll get to take a look at some of the teams we're going to play this weekend live, because there's not too much tape on some of them. So we'll see what happens there, and I'll kind of make a estimation there. I'd like to use 3 for sure, and possibly 4.
2 years ago, obviously, you guys had a ton of home runs. Last year, did a lot of good things with the base running and the small ball. With the addition of DJ, you kind of see a blend of power and speed that you like.
Well, yeah, obviously, one thing about power is that when it comes into the season, power tends to take a little vacation sometimes against good pitching, and we've got to find ways to get runs against good pitching. And that's one of the reasons for the beefed-up schedule, is we want to see better pitching, see how we can score. We may take some losses here and there, but hopefully it'll make us better in the end. I think the power numbers will come, but our bread and butter is the ability to score runs using the short game as well. So I want to kind of morph the two. Use a little bit of gap-to-gap power with the occasional home run.
What kind of conversations have you had with DJ about kind of what you guys want to see from her this year?
Well, yeah, I mean, with her, it's just a matter of relaxing. I mean, it's a whole different deal. I think she's coming in and trying to impress. There's always those things, and it's hard to get that monkey off your back sometimes. But right now, it's just settling in and knowing that she's got the nod at shortstop for this time being right now. And just we don't have to have her hit 30 home runs or 29 home runs. I mean, if she comes out and hits 10 home runs, I'll be more than happy with that. If she contributes obviously very well from playing good shortstop.
Following along while you were down in New Zealand, it seemed like Jenna Lilly was starting to swing the bat a little bit. She struggled a little bit last year. She kind of got her confidence back and got the swing that you're used to seeing out of her?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Jenna is another kid that puts a lot of pressure on herself, and just trying to get her to relax. I mean, third base is her position, and she does great right now. It's just a matter of helping this offense out. I mean, I like her in the #2 position. She can also hit 5 for us, so anywhere in that range. When she, it never fails. When it comes to the end of the season, Jenna Lilly is there. She steps up, and so if we can just get her to kind of have that kind of mentality from day one. Just do what you do and don't worry too much about the numbers. I think she's going to be just fine.
You guys are able to sort of reset every year, and I know a lot of that has to do with good players coming in. But do you think that says a lot about the culture that you sort of established here, that you guys are able to continue to compete for championships every year?
It definitely is about culture, and that's something we try to set, is that we want our upperclassmen to help the underclassmen, and there is an expectation. We want to do good things. Part of it is getting a good pitching staff, and that's the nucleus of it all, is having that great defense at the end. And I like our pitching staff right now. I like the way we're playing defense. We've got a senior infield pretty much, except for first base. The outfield looks a little bit stronger. So I think the changes we've made over the last couple of years, maybe it's probably a little more defense focused. We want to be a little bit better, a little bit stronger at the end.
How do you see your freshmen having an impact, particularly just these first couple weekends?
Yeah, well, I think that we would like to see Miri Iakopo step up. She's got a cannon for an arm behind the plate, pretty good receiver. Played a little bit of first base. It is an option there if we want to kind of rotate Camuso maybe to the outfield. Just we'll see how it plays. But she has the ability to hit in the meat of our lineup from day one, and we'll see how it goes. Obviously, we've got a little bit of depth out there. We've got some people that are vying for right field position. It's kind of like the open position right now. And you could see several people out there, including Cruz and Burke, Lauren Burke, not DJ Sanders, Cherish Burks, Kaboli Najad. So this is the ones we could see in the outfield.
Is that kind of what you just want to work on early in the season? I mean, you guys have brought so much talent back. Is it just kind of figuring out what lineups click?
Exactly, and that's part of it. And the same with the lineup makeup too. I mean, obviously, Mac at leadoff is a pretty good option, but maybe Mac might move to 2, and as we go along, we'll just see how it all fits. You know, some of it's gut feeling, and some of it's just a matter of who's putting the numbers up when they count. I tell you, a player you might want to watch this year is Shannon Rhodes, and she is really looking pretty good, not only on defense but offensively. She's pounding the ball pretty well.
You had the extended season or the extended opportunity to work with them with the overseas trip, and now you got them back here for the regular season. How much can you carry from what you did in New Zealand into the new season?
Well, hopefully a lot, and I think they got to know each other pretty well. Obviously, bringing in a transfer like DJ halfway through the year, it was a great time to get her to know her teammates, get to know more about it. And DJ's just so relaxed. It's a great fit. I mean, really, it was a good pickup for us, I think. But you know, they learned to need to trust each other, you know, and understand they got each other's backs. I think they learned that from the trip. That they went through a little adversity. We had some tough times down there, but I didn't hear one of them complaining or anything about that. They just really enjoyed the trip, and I think they're excited to get going right now.